Good morning, everybody. It is Friday. I love Fridays. I just can't. I know. I say it all the time. Something baked into me is Friday's good. Hey, listen, yesterday we celebrated the 43rd anniversary of our first date, Vicky and I. And dropping my mom off to the airport. And then we went and you're going to love our life. We ate at a Chinese buffet on Cicero Avenue in Chicago, Illinois. And actually, it wasn't too bad. But anyway, yeah, so that's what we did and to celebrate. But, we always do something, and just kind of remember that we're still dating. Anyway, so good morning. Hope everything's going well for you and life is well and good. And it's raining this morning, and I really didn't plan on the rain. I've got stuff to do outside. But nevertheless, that's just the way it is. So hope your Friday is starting out a little bit better. But the rain is good. We needed it. So we'll just live it that way. Hope your week was good and life is moving along quickly, more than you possibly could imagine. I'm telling you it is. It's going quick. So anyway, so good morning and all of that kind of stuff. I think I've said good morning about 7 times now. But anyway, well, if I haven't got a chance to meet you, my name's Jay. My wife Vicky and I, we lead this amazing church called The Gate, Northwest Indiana, Chicagoland area is where we're based. But really, we're all over with a vision to see house churches just plant all over the United States. We call them hubs. We encourage you to be a part of our network. If you do want to be a part of our network and just say, hey, what is this hub thing? Just reach out to us. Let us know. And we'll walk you through it and all that good kind of stuff. Come here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday just to give you a little thought, heads up, just an encouragement, but mainly just to let you know you are not alone. I was texting somebody yesterday, and they were just reaching out and just saying, hey, I'm so thankful to be in, that you're in my life, and I'm in your life, and yada, yada, all that kind of good stuff. And the last part I said to that person is I says, we're not alone. And I thought to myself, how powerful of a statement is that? We're not alone. And that's something that I think that each one of us need to remember. Good morning, Jeanette. Blessings on you. Great day to you as well. So that's kind of that's really the probably one of the greatest things that we could ever realize or encourage somebody with, and go out there and just look at them and say, it's not just you're not, but we're not alone. You and I together, we're not alone. And in the reality is no matter what happens, we're still not alone, because Jesus is there. He has promised that he will never leave us or forsake us. He will always be with us to the end of all of this. And the end isn't here yet. Of which, can I just take a pause before I jump into our encouragement of the day or challenge and say this? We need to really pray. It's really ratcheting up, if you haven't heard it yet or not, but Israel has done a preemptive strike on Iraq. No, I'm sorry, not Iraq. Iraq is a friend. Iran. And Iran has been fastly and furiously going after nuclear weapons with the intention of saying, once we get them, we will annihilate Israel off the face of the earth. Guys, can I just say, when people are trying to figure all of this out and taking sides, can I just say this? You need to take the side of the Bible. Don't worry about the different players in the march. Don't worry about the different players on there, whether it's the United States or it's Iran or it's Iraq or it's Israel or Palestine, and that we have to feel sorry for some people and support others. You need to take the side of the Bible, because the Bible is very clear on one thing, and that is that what you need is to understand that this is all biblical. This is majorly biblical. And that's the important thing, is that we need to realize that, because if we don't, life is not going to go well for any of us, because we need to understand this is a biblical thing, and not just a political or a couple of countries going after each other and the United States is getting in the middle of it. So I need you to understand that. I also need you to understand that as we go forward, that God is always on the throne. Nothing's going to knock him off. So when we get afraid, he's going to be okay. Anyway, so that's what I've got for you today. It looks like I just went offline, but I think I may have just on Facebook, but I think I'm okay on everything else. So here's the thought I wanted to have for you today. I came across this quote and I really liked it, and it talks really about the heartbeat the heartbeat of our community, the heartbeat of of where we're at, and being all in for your community. And it just says your effort is the heartbeat of change. When you're in and seeing what God is doing in your life, when you're in and seeing what God is going through, you don't just do it alone. Get into the community, but every time you show up, every time that you go, it's basically your discipline. It's that idea that we have a strategy. It says there in Philippians, do not do things out of selfish ambition or vain conceit, but treat and value everyone as better than yourself. Your strategy is always going to be, whenever you move into your area, whenever you move into your into what you're doing, you're not doing it for yourself. You're doing it for others. You're doing it that others can be held up higher in strength, and that's kind of that's the whole point of it. But that's the strategy: is don't be motivated by, hey, what can I get out of this for me? Be motivated. Have a strategy to go in and serve others. Which this the next one that I actually put down there on that is the stamina is don't wear out. Do not wear out. The Bible is very clear in Galatians is your stamina is so strong. Every morning wake up and go after it, whether you feel like it or not. Do not become weary in well-doing, Galatians says. And then the last one is just the stewardship. First Peter says there, and I love this question that God had for Moses. What's in your hand, Moses? Moses is complaining and saying, I can't do this job. I'm not a good speaker. I'm not this and I'm not that. There's no way I can do it. And finally God says, what's in your hand, Moses? And it was a shepherd's staff. That shepherd's staff said who he is. Many, many years ago, we had Meadowlark Lemon come into our church, and we met him, and he spoke, and he had a basketball, and he pulled my wife up, and they were talking, and he threw the basketball at my wife, and she caught it, and he talked about what's in your hand, and he says, for me, this was what was in my hand. This is my gift, basketball, how I play. What's in your hand? What do you have? And First Peter says there, you need to steward the gifts rightly. Use them for the purpose of moving forward. It's your heartbeat. The heartbeat of any change, the heartbeat of any community is your ability, your stewardship, your stamina, and all of that. And so that's what I think that is gonna go forward on all of this. And so I just want to encourage you with that. That's what I've got. I just got some messages that our video just, I think one says it pooped out, but yeah, I think it did. So anyway, I'll repost this. Maybe I'll do it again on Monday. But have a great weekend. And listen, don't forget, make today count, because you're better than yesterday, but not near as good.